Hello, gentle viewers. I don't know if you know, but there's a bit of a divide regarding The Last of Us 2 and its review scores. The uh, the critics love it, 95 on Metacritic, and as of right now, let's take a look at the Metacritic now. But basically, this gentleman here from Forbes has history with Last of Us Part 2. Now, the reason for this is that back when they were sending out early copies for review, this gentleman here did not get a copy, and he decided to bitch on Twitter about it. At which point he got completely trashed by some of the more, let's say, right-leaning members of the media or of the non-access media out there. Yeah, I want to get you in there, dude. All right, so I guess we're doing this. All right, so here is The Last of Us Part 2. And 95, like I said. And then the user score, this was at 3.4 at one point. So it's come up half a percentage. And its number of ratings has reached almost 50,000, which is, let's see, 6 times what the first game got over its whole run, receiving user reviews over the last 7 years. So people are passionate about this game. People are passionate. And I am as well, just because I dislike how they're being treated. And he's going to go into it here, and he talks about it. Review bombing. Review bombing is not a thing. Okay. I'm just going to come out and say it right now. Not a thing. People will come in if they're passionate about something and dump on a game, but that's your potential audience. That's not a review bomb. That's your potential audience who is now not going to buy your game, or in the context of a review bomb in the positive direction, which is what critic reviews are right now for this game. It's perfectly fine to do so. You can people positive quote positive review bomb games all the time to boost it. Do this to games. They do this to movies like the Dark Knight Returns. Just to sort of like because it's Nolan, they want to basically make it give it more prominence in the zeitgeist than it may or may not deserve. But anyway, so he's just talking about review bombing here. Forbes games. So here we go. There is definitely some degree of review bombing going on here. That's when a bunch of gamers, it's not just gamers, it's people that would, oh, anyways, whether through coordinated action or just common cause, head over to a site like Metacritic or Rotten Tomatoes and express their collective anger towards anger. No, it's not anger, it's passion. They're not toxic, they're just passionate about their characters. I mean, when you take spoilers here, when you take someone that you played 95% of the first game with and kill him within the first 2 hours of the second game, and then on top of that make you play as the person who killed that character, that beloved character of yours, the reason you're buying the game, then there's going to be some friction. There's going to be some degree of anger, whether it's deserved or not, and there's going to be a certain degree of passion about that, and people are going to let their feelings known. I mean, we have things going on in the zeitgeist right now regarding this, like uh, streamers once they play through that scene, popping out the disc and cutting it in half. It's just wild. So that's the first part. They want to try and blame review bombing for the reason it's this low, and not the passion of the fan base. All right, and then and Cliffy B. Cliffy B is a nice guy. He's a decent guy, but he's completely missed the mark. This is a completely bad take. Hey, ladies and girls, this is SJW nonsense. That's not why people dislike this game. That's not why. The character Ellie in the story does not behave in a reasonable or a convinced, not reasonable, but in a manner that is true to her character. I've watched someone play the first few hours of this game. I've watched that death happen in real time, and it really like it upset me. Not in any kind of significant way. It was like, oh my, it's like an oh my god moment. Like, how did this? Why did this happen? You know. And I've never played these games. I haven't played the first game. I know all of Joel and Ellie just through being part of the gamer culture and knowing about them through that. But you can't have people just lashing out about this. Oh no, I'm going to Twitter now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, gamers in 2020. There's a girl in this game. So here's the actual thing. This is not a thing. This is not a thing. This is just garbage. Garbage take on a garbage situation. Let's see if I can find. I think I just overwrote. Can I go back? There we go. Anyways, I had to report on this just because I want to have my take out there. I don't really like how this has been handled. I feel that those that are passionate about this could have handled it better. I think that the developer could have handled it better. The, but just between the death of Joel and the self-insert that is Neil Druckmann playing a specific character that spits on the corpse of Joel once Joel has been killed by Abby. I mean, it's beyond the pale, and it's clearly him finding himself disliking those that helped make the first game and made it into what it is, and just trying to destroy that to build his own narrative. And yeah, so this game, again, spoilers. This game lets Abby get everything she wants. She wants because Ellie goes after Abby once Joel's been killed. She fails the first time. Her friends beg for Ellie's life, and Abby allows it, being the better person somehow in that scenario. And then after she gets convinced by Joel's brother to go after her again, she does, and then she does finds her captured and releases her, captured and released. And then they fight again, and she's about to kill Abby, and decides after seeing a flashback in her mind of Joel playing the guitar, she decides just not to and leaves. So Abby doesn't die. Abby gets her revenge, and she gets to revel in it. She doesn't learn that lesson. Ellie doesn't really learn the lesson because Ellie had everything in her capacity to do what she needed to do. Um, though given she's like a 20-year-old that doesn't look like she could lift a cinder block, is doing all these things and behaving in this way. And instead of learning through actions of the story, things that are going on in the current day, to find out that revenge is bad, even though the bad guy gets rewarded for taking out their revenge. Her context is that she just misses him, so she decides it's not worth it, which isn't the lesson. It's not how you should be learning that lesson. So yeah, I am going to end it there for now. It's almost 10 minutes. Oh my god! So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this lovely little video, and if you like my content, please feel free to drop a like and ignore that beep in the background. But anyways, subscribe if you want, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Oh wait, let's see. Let's look at a review here. Here's one of these drills. This is a boring game that is just bad storytelling and old buggy gameplay. The sequel is a punishment sermon, not a game. This is a game that turns 180 from the first game was. The concepts and ideas that were promising, but the execution on what makes a game so badly done that it blankets over what it's supposed to be. This is a kick to the face of the fans that was supposed of the supposed heart of Last of Us. For me, Last of Us 2, Last of Us never had a sequel. That's kind of the thing here. Sorry, I got distracted, but that's what a lot of people are saying. This we don't consider this part of the canon. This is my head canon now that Last of Us 2 doesn't exist, and they have a right to do so. But I'm gonna take off. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.